Hi everyone. As promised, this is a second short video for week 7 in which I'm going over how to find articles for the assignment this week, in which you're finding 3 articles, 3 scholarly, peer-reviewed articles that were published in the year 2020 or later and are at least 5 pages long. So I'm going to show you how to do that and how to get the APA citation for those, because for this week, you need to locate 3 articles, give the APA citation, and really briefly, like a couple sentences. Why are you interested in this article, and why would a boss, could be your real boss right now, or an imagined boss in an imagined workplace setting that you want to be in the future, would be interested in this article. So we're looking for articles that are relevant to the workplace, again, the one you're in now or the one you hope to be in, right? The one you want to be in. And we're looking for something that's actually has some ideas in it that could influence, right, what we're doing on a daily basis, or, policies or procedures or techniques or etc. Right? You know for your workplace what would be relevant. So you're going to be the judge of that. So I'm going to show you how to use 2 different databases. They have a little bit different interface, just so you know what they look like and how to use their functions to set the parameters for what you're looking for. So the first one's Academic Search Complete. It is, sorry, I did that really fast. It's in this box called Good Places to Start Your Research. I gave you a link to this A through C databases page. You will need to log in with your regular MSUN login, like you log into your email or Canvas, etc., and then it'll take you right to this page. So I'm clicking first, Academic Search Complete, and this is the search page, search boxes. So I'm going to look for higher education. Well, like it's suggesting some things for me. I like that. I'm going to steal these, but I'm going to change a little bit. I'm putting higher education in quotation marks because if you have 2 words that go together, 2 or more words that are a phrase, I don't want it looking for anything in education. I don't want to read about kindergarten. It's not going to be relevant to my job. And so anything that's 2 or more words that go together, I'm putting quotes around. And then it also has the word or in between all of these things. These are all synonyms that mean the same thing. So what I'm doing is saying, okay, an article might be calling it higher education or college or university or post-secondary. So you know what those things are in your field. If there's more than one thing that something could be called, you're kind of anticipating that. And then I'm going to look for artificial intelligence or AI. I'm going to put artificial intelligence, another example in quotes. So it's going to look for both of these things in the article, something from the top line, and you see the and over here, something from the second line. So it has to have both of those. And then I'm going to put a few more parameters on here that's going to make sure we're not getting things that are not going to be useful. We're weeding out some things for us already. So under filters, I want full text. I'm going to click full text. It means the whole article's there. You have to have the whole article. You can't have just a little summary. That's not going to be enough for this assignment. I want to be peer reviewed. That means it's written by experts for experts. Someone has looked at it and said, yes, this is good research or good ideas, etc. And then I'm going to pick past 5 years. I want something within the last 5 years. Not going to specify publication type, but I am going to specify language of English, because you will get some things that are in other languages, and that's going to be, that those are just going to be things in your list that aren't going to be useful. And then number of pages, I'm going to have it be greater than 5. This is just ensuring that you have enough information that there's something to actually dig into, something to actually report to the boss. So I've done all those things. Full text, peer reviewed, past 5 years, English, and greater than 5 pages. I'm going to do my search. So then everything I get is going to fit those parameters, right? It's already going to weed some things out for me. And then, I got a lot. I got 32,000. So I could even, so this is specifically about ChatGPT. I could even do just ChatGPT and probably get some interesting things. How higher ed initially responded to ChatGPT, that could be interesting. You're finding 3 articles, so go through enough that you actually look at several and are picking things that are good candidates for this assignment, something you're actually interested in is going to make your life easier next week. I'm going to click on this one just to show you how you're going to get the citation. The good news is library database makes it for you. That's awesome. Okay, so we're going up here to the quotation mark, and when I hover over it, it says cite. I'm going to click on that, and I don't want the Brazilian national standards because I'm not in Brazil. So notice there's tons of different ways of citing this article, and we're using the APA, 7th edition, American Psychological Society. I'm just picking that from the drop-down menu, and then I can copy that. That's what you're going to paste into the discussion board this week, plus a few sentences about why you're interested in this, why your boss would be interested in this. Okay. And then the article, I would also highly suggest download the article so that then you have these and you don't have to go back and find them again when next week you decide which one you're going to do and do that. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention is if you scroll down, it's got this abstract is a summary. So I would read this just to see, you don't have to read the whole article this week, but read this because it will give you an idea of, yes, this is something I'm interested in, or, oh, this isn't exactly what I thought. It's not the one for me. And then you can move on from it. So that will save you time. Also, these subject terms, notice that you could use these in your search. If you're not getting exactly what you want, but you find an article that's pretty close, see what the subject terms are because you can use that in your search. Okay, so that is academic search complete. And then I'm also going to do Gale Academic One file. This is also in Good Places to Start Your Research. It's a different database owned by a different company, so the interface looks a little bit different. So I just want to show you that one too. I'm going to click on Advanced Search because it's going to give me more of those parameters I want to control, like we saw in the other database. So Advanced Search, see, this looks a lot more like it. So let's do higher education or college or university, and then I'm going to do and artificial intelligence or AI. And it already has full text clicked. I'm going to click peer review. So again, that's that for experts by experts. I want the dates after 2020, January 1st. I'm going to get anything after 2020. And this is not allowing me to choose the number of pages. Most peer-reviewed things are going to be 5 pages or more. But just look, if you open it up and it's obviously really short, like 1 page, that's not going to fit our parameters. So this one you're going to have to eyeball a little bit more. Okay, the nice thing about Gale Academic One file is it opens up specifically with the academic journals too. Everything is here is good. Ooh, undergrad's perspective of generative AI ethics. I like it. So in this one, again, it's going to have the abstract, so you can look at it, see if it's something you actually are interested in. And like the other one, we're also going to get the citation at the quotation mark. Notice this one's just different. You choose along the top instead of a drop-down menu. So I'm going to choose APA. That's my APA citation that I'm going to copy. And again, you can download the article, right? So that you have just download your 3 articles. Then you don't have to worry about finding them again. It'll make your life easier. So that's what we're doing this week. Spend a little bit of time looking for those articles because if you have 3 that you're excited about, it's going to make your life a lot easier next week when we actually look at writing the memo. So this week we're not writing the memo. You don't even have to read the full articles. Look at the abstracts, pick things that would be relevant to your work and your workplace and your boss, and that would be great. And I will give everyone feedback on their articles, especially if I see something that I think would be really great for the assignment or something that may not be as easy, right, to use for the assignment. I'll do my best to let you know. Thanks so much, everyone. I look forward to seeing what you find. Email me if you have any questions, but I'm looking forward to seeing what you're going to find.